Hey everybody, DSR here for a review of the Seraphim Gundam. Right off the bat, you can probably see the red part on the faceburst mode head on the chest, and the V-fins I accidentally broke off right here. The V-fins are on two ball joints. Let me see, I think I have them around here. Yes, I do. Hold on just a sec. Okay, here we go. The V-fins right here are on these ball joints, and this piece right here, you can kind of see, holds them in kind of. It doesn't do that great of a job, but anyway, I thought, maybe it wasn't on all the way or something, so I tried to take it off, and I don't think you can see this on the camera, but there's a little red dot in the middle of that right there. The peg broke off inside the piece that it slips into. So I will either be cutting it off or trying to super glue it back on, because I kind of like the way it looks without it, so I might just cut it off. But anyways, you can see pretty much the only weapons it comes with are these beam sabers. It has two long blades, two identical beam saber handles, and then it has one of the shorter ones. The shorter ones were used a lot in the first season by Exia as kind of a throwing knife sort of thing. Anyway, that's pretty much the only accessories it has. Moving on to the actual model, it doesn't have too many weak points. It stands pretty well on its own if you find a good point of balance for it. Oh, let me move this camera down. There we go. If you find a good balance point for it, it works pretty good. The feet are kind of like these, my arm out of the way. They are kind of like a high-heeled boot. The ball joint for the ankle is right in here, so it gets really good articulation. The foot can move all the way back, and the foot can move all the way up so it can touch the back of its ankle. Okay, and flips all the way back down. The arms really only have 2 points of articulation. Right here, the bending of the elbow, and then the twisting of the elbow. It can go pretty much all the way around. Full 360, nothing getting in the way. And then there's another ball joint for the shoulder. And these parts right here on the underarm flip out. So you can have the arm all the way down underneath them. I keep mine out to about here and then fold down the rest of the arm. So you can get, see if this part right here is underneath one of these, it kind of gets stuck weird. So if you just keep them out of the way, it gets rid of that problem. The side skirts are on another ball joint, so they can go up and down a little bit, back and forth. The front skirt is just kind of pegged in there, so it can kind of move around, but there's not really a point to it. The head has the full rotation without the V-fins in the way, at least. I'm not sure how far you can get it to go with the V-fins on. It gets a good front and back motion, the chicken pecker kind of thing, because it's on the double ball joint like the rest of the double O's. Transformation is pretty simple. Basically, just these arms fold in to about there, so that they're flush with the underarm pieces. I'm not really sure what those are meant to be called. The head pops right off. This back piece right here comes out and slots into the top. Now if you have the V fin on there, it probably looks better, as the red part will be in there and then the V fins will come up, and that's the top of the head. These flip up both that way, and those are the like above shoulder mounted kind of cannons on the Seraphim. Oh, let me zoom back out there. Oops, too far. Okay, there we go. The legs just come up forward, bend back. This knee part, let me move this out of the way. Knee part comes off. There's 2 slots on the inside. It just slots down, so it's out of the way, and you don't have to leave it off anywhere. And then the legs just kind of fold back. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with the feet. There's probably something different when it actually attaches to the Seraphim, but you probably have to fold these up. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so then you have the backpack form, and this red and black part right here slots right into the back. On the Seraphim, the pre-built backpack that it comes with, these parts of the arms come right off, and then on the Seraphim, instead of having the hand out, they have the cannon part. So you can actually, they go back and forth, so you can put the cannon part on this and have it transformed with the cannon. If you wanted to do that, I don't think they ever do that in the anime, but you can do it if you want to. The face burst mode, the head slides down really nice. You can barely see it on camera, but I panel lined around the face, and I did the eyes rather than having the sticker on there. I haven't panel lined the actual head yet, and on the actual head, there's that clear part. I'm going to color that clear red when I get some clear acrylic paint. Oh, before I forget, the yellow V-fins right here, there's a lot of excess plastic when it comes out of the tree. I haven't filed down all the way, so you can kind of see it still. If you just file that down real nice, it looks a lot better than with the excess on there. But, anyway, let me transform him back really quickly. Where's that go in? Okay. Here we go. Okay. So he's got some pretty good posability. He's pretty sturdy. I haven't really done any on the ground poses with him yet. The feet, since it's on this double ball joint right here, or not really a double ball joint, but this ball joint right here that turns the foot. Sorry, my finger's in the way. You can kind of see that. But thanks to that, it'll get really good side movement, so you can make them kind of do the splits a little bit. I still have to play around with this one, trying to do poses and everything, but he's got the peg right on the bottom like the rest of the Gundams to just go on a stand like that. Raise it back up. Oops, way. There we go. Okay. So yeah, the face out. So all in all, this is a pretty good Gundam. I mean, $10. It's pretty small, and here, compared to the custom flag. I will be doing a review of this later. But anyway, it's fairly small, and if I grab the box for it, actually, here we go. This next to, this is Gundam XE. I'll be doing this later. Next to that, it's pretty small. So I would give it a pretty good rating. Good for those who are just starting out. A lot of small pieces though. Real easy to break some of them. I thought it was pretty good for my first build. And I'm getting pretty close to the time limit here, so I'm just gonna wrap this up. I'd buy it, $10. Pretty good. Alright, I'm DSR, and I will see you later.